Yo. What's up, you token tallywhackers? It's another Thirsty Thursday, and I just wrapped up a Frozen 4. What's a Frozen 4, you might ask? Well, it's December 10th. The time is 5:55 a.m. The temperature is 30 degrees. That would put us at below freezing. Oh, wow. This might be my best video yet because you can't see my mug. So let me get into it. It's December. A lot has been going on in the last couple months, from my personal life to everybody's life. Oh, look, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. And I'm gone. Slips back into the darkness. Anyway, how I look doesn't matter. What matters is if I talk, and I'm gonna do that. So over the past couple months, a lot of changes have been taking place everywhere. Not just my personal life, but in everybody's life. We just had a major election. We're going through a pandemic. Lockdown orders are coming down all over the nation. Travel bans took place for Thanksgiving. And yet here we are. We're still surviving. We're still thriving. We're still pushing through. How? Because being uncomfortable doesn't mean it's the end of the road. That's how. As a matter of fact, being uncomfortable is the best thing for you in your life. If you look at things in a positive light, if you get your head on straight, being uncomfortable, those are the moments that you're gonna discern what you need to change in life, what behaviors need to take place in order for you to get where you want to be. Being uncomfortable equals growth everywhere. In life, in the gym, at work, you get yourself into an uncomfortable situation. There's only one way out of it, by working through it. Because we don't give in to pressure over here. We don't give in, we don't give up, we get through. Having those uncomfortable conversations, whether it be at work or whether it be with a good friend, it allows you to learn. Allow you to learn, it allows the other party to learn as well. You learn tendencies, you learn what's holding people back, you learn what triggers people, you learn behaviors to avoid yourself. There's growth on both sides of an uncomfortable conversation. When it comes to work, there's growth on both sides of an uncomfortable conversation. Your boss could come to you and say, I want you to do more, when you think you're doing the world. It gives you a different perspective. Perspective is a word that I've repeated 1,000,000 times on this channel, and it's a word that I will continue to repeat throughout the course of my life because it's one of the most important things when it comes to growth, when it comes to becoming who you want to be, when it comes to actually fully developing into an adult. For a lot of people, the last step to becoming an adult takes a long time to get under your feet, and it's called accountability. It's called taking responsibility for where you're at and why you're there. It may not be blatant to see. However, over time, you learn, if I did this differently there, I would end up differently here. And that's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable because you have to admit to yourself that you were wrong. And that's a hard thing to do. It's difficult to invest yourself into something outwardly and you give this towards other people and you end up wrong and you have to admit that you're wrong. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's necessary. It's necessary for growth. It's necessary to becoming an adult. It's necessary for being able to keep your responsibilities in check. And what's good, I'm back. I'm here. This thing's cool, by the way. Check this out. Magnetized face mask. So when I hop on the video, just like, what's going on? But anyway, no more distractions. This is the last thing I'm gonna leave you on. It's okay to admit you're wrong. It's important to be able to admit you're wrong. The quicker you pick up on the mistakes that you make throughout your life, the quicker you're on the path to correcting those mistakes and growing into who you want to be. You surround yourself by people who are just going to do nothing but agree with you. You're going to believe that you're perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has something to work on. You got to open your eyes and search for it sometimes. And that goes for me too. I'm constantly learning. I'm always learning. I may come off stalwart. I may come off like a know-it-all. I may come off like I'm the best thing since sliced bread, but I'm not. I'm a work in progress, just like all of us are. And I'm learning every day. Things that I need to work on, things that I could do better, ways that I could communicate better. I'm admitting my faults. I'm moving forward, learning from them. That's growth. That's how you take hold. That's how you become who you want to become. And that's how I spread the health. As always, it's all love.